Time changes are on the way at Kiroli Park in West Monroe. The walking trails are being remodeled. Jason Gregory spoke to a park official today. And what did you learn, Jason?
Jennifer, Chris Post, Director of Event Facilities with West Monroe, told me that these walking trails have been in place for about 50 years and it was time for something to be done.
At Kiroli Park, there's lots to do, from tennis to taking a stroll on its many walking trails. But frequent visitors will have to wait on walking their favorite one within the next year. As the trails are weathered down, the City of West Monroe is making it a priority to be remodeled.
I think everybody would want a smoother walking trail, and this is going to give them that product.
Post is looking forward to this project being completed and shares his excitement on how he hopes visitors will feel.
You know, this is just a project that we've looked forward to for a long time. It's finally coming to fruition, and I think the final product, when the public sees it, when they start seeing these sections roll out, I think they're going to be really happy with the product.
Post says all the walking trails are expected to be finished by August of next year and that this project will not affect the park's Christmas light display. Post says money for the project is coming from a grant from the Land and Water Conservation Fund.